G'day drinkers, and welcome back to the Great Aussie Pub Crawl, where I aim to travel to 52 coastal cities around Australia in 52 weeks, and making sure that I enjoy multiple pubs, breweries and distilleries in between. This is week number 8 and I'm in Lakes Entrance, Victoria. Let's see what happens, eh? And didn't I pick a great day to leave San Remo? Will you turn those windscreen wipers on, you, will you, Rich? Thanks, mate. And that didn't take long at all. We're already in Lakes Entrance. What do we got here? We got some KFC, if you're into some Kentucky Fried Cat. Bit further up, hey, look at that on the left there, Central Hotel. That's the big main event place right there. We got a few bakeries down here, some coffee shops and stuff. We got some McDonald's if you're into eating human burgers. There's a Woolworths there we go. I'll be seeing that one. Getting a bit of shopping, bit of groceries. Look at a little antique shop there. I didn't mind that, that was quite good. Well, look at this, mini golf on the left here. They've actually got two of these. One's a 36 hole. I don't know how you could do that. 36 holes after 6. I've got to have a drink. Then we got else. What else have we got around here? Look at that. Got a BWS for all you home plonkers. No good for me though. I'm far too busy. I've got to get out and about, drinkers. See what's happening. More cafes, surf shops. Way out of my league. I can't see me calling into any of those places. What else we got coming up here? This looks pretty inviting. Look at that. There is another pub called the Servo. Very handy indeed, and I can tell you why. Because just up here is where I'm staying. I'd say it'd be a 5-minute trundle at the most. Here we go. This is the green sign here. I'm sure that's me. Let's check it out anyway, eh? Here we go. The beginning of my holiday in Lakes Entrance starts here. And what a start it was. Just as I got set up, it started to rain and it poured down for the rest of the day. And so after a little bit of a discussion with myself, I decided to just kick back, have a Netflix day inside my cozy little mobile home you can see there. After an early coffee kickstart to the day, I wandered over to the beach for a leisurely stroll to see the sun once again and say goodbye to the cloud cover. Now, with a perler of a day unfolding, drinkers, it was just crazy of me not to get the treadly out again and go for a little trundle along the Esplanade walkway to let the followers know what this Lakes Entrance place has to offer. Now, if you wander your eyes over to the left here, drinkers, you'll see a little walk bridge. Now that walk bridge, oh geez, nearly crashed already. That walk bridge will take you over to the main beach for a little dip in the ocean there. Lovely little beach, soft sand, you'll love it. Now, I don't know if you knew this, but did you know Lakes Entrance, there you go mate, has so many records about it. This pristine looking waterway on the left here, did you know, drinkers, that this is one of the largest inland waterway systems in the southern hemisphere? Not bad at all. Did you know that, mate? No, you bet you didn't. Oops, guys, coming through. On the left here, you will see the wharf. See, it's heavily guarded there. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, watch out, Keith, watch out. Oh, look at this, in and out. No idea what that little building on the left is there. Oh, a lovely little cafe there, overlooking the waterway. Bit of coffee and cake, if that's what you're into. On the left here, you've got some volunteer Coast Guard service, or you can go and protect that little waterway system there from any harm. Oh, yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah, stand right in the middle there. That's a great little spot for you to stand. Now, you can see on the left as well. There you go. On the left here, not this little beach bit, right here. See, this is where it all kick-starts as well. Did you know that Lakes Entrance is a bit of a fishing hub? Yeah, apparently it is home to one of Australia's largest commercial fishing fleets. Yeah, I didn't know that either, drinkers. They do scallops, rock lobsters. On the left here, that's where you do your cruises. You can just travel up and down the water, have a closer gaze, see what's going on. Now on the left, see that little thing there? That's a floating restaurant called the Soda Fish. Some fancy restaurant. It was way out of my league. Look at this, coming through. But as you can see on the left here, drinkers, it is just trawler after trawler after trawler. Now right at the end is a little fancy sauna. On the left there, you can just see it there. On the left, that's where you can go, overlook the water and pull up a sweat. Now, after me bike ride, I thought I'd let me followers see what this main beach was really like with this little 360 panoramic view of the beach in action. Not bad, eh, drinkers? Pretty inviting, don't you think? Tons of room for sunbathing. Some even like staying the night by the looks. Oh look, a UFO just landed and no one cares. Now right at the end of this little bit here, as you can see coming up, you keep heading that way and you will end up at the pier. Now this is where the lake's entrance really is. This is where it all starts, just there. You're looking at it right now. It just keeps going in, and that's where the Gippsland Lake starts. Right there. It's all water from there on in. Huge it is. Now, they also got this walking track. It's called the Hummocks Trail that runs parallel to the waterway, and it travels from the pier to the bridge. Just gives you a different perspective of the wharf and lake's entrance. There's the bridge there. I've still got a fair amount of walking to go. Now the following morning I was lucky enough to get this sunrise shot from the bridge, and what you can see in the middle there is the winter version of the aqua park. It closes down over winter and turns into this eyesore, but during summer it looks like this. Tons of fun for the kiddies, just as long as they can swim. Now I headed over to the beach for a few more sunrise shots before getting myself ready for what this channel is all about, the pub crawl. Now the first pub on the list to visit today was a place called Lake Tyers Beach Tavern. Pretty decent joint, it's about 10 minutes out of town. Treated myself with a pint of Coopers, checked out the view, the ocean looks miles away there, before heading down to the Clonimner Hotel. Now on my way up there, I spotted this little lookout and I thought, I gotta check this out. So I had a little look, and there's lake entrance just over there. Now when I got to Clonimner Hotel, I was chuffed right from the start. I loved this place. It just had that little earthy feel about it. Couldn't wait to down a pint, check out the view, and then head on down to the Servo, which is just around the corner from where I live. It's only about 2-minute walk. Enjoyed myself there, had a pint, sat outside, and then I found they got this little sport and community club. I thought, oh geez, I didn't even see that on the drive-in, but I made sure I checked it out. Checked it all out. There was a huge, that place, had a little pint there, as you can see, looking over at the water there, before heading to the boat shed. Now this boat shed I didn't even know existed either. The reason being is because it was a wine bar. So I had a little Shiraz. Polished that off in record time before making it to the Central. This is where it all happens. And I caught up with this dude and drunk too many before heading home, getting myself ready for the big day. The next morning I woke up very scratchy, drinkers. Drunk far too much on the pub crawl and thought I'd sweat it all out of me at the Coho Sauna. Lovely little sanctuary before heading to the main event. G'day drinkers! Rich here from the Great Aussie Pub Crawl, standing out the front of the Central on this very average day, about to go and see what's in store for me. You want to come and join me? Let's get after it, eh? Follow me. Now, as always, when I go into a hotel, I like to have a little squiz around the place to see what they have to offer, you know. So what do we got here? We got a dining area, we got a few old folks having a yarn there, one bloke's telling a few stories or 20, got a lovely service lady there, making herself look busy. We got a dining area here. A lot of dining area. No diners. What else have we got? We've got this little stand-up area here with the high chairs. People who can't get out of the normal chairs. We've got a functionless room going on there. Oh, look at that. Lovely couches there if you want to blob off a bit later on. They got the kiddies games. It gives them false hope of winning. What else? We got a couple there having a quiet session to themselves. No Coopers. Saw that. Not happy there. What about now? What about now? No. Not happy. Not a good start, Central. Not a good start. Nope. Not even there. I'm sure I'll cope though, drinkers. They got some tellies for those who want to punt, even though there's no one there to have a punt. Hey, look at that. We got more ways to lose money. And now we'll look. It's the smoking section. Now, fortunately, they got Coopers in the bottle, so I climbed straight on board that. Good to see her roll it, though. Let's see how she pours it, eh? Look at that diamond. There we go. Drink number one of probably many. Cooper's Pale Ale. $8. Absolute bargain. Can't wait to get it down me. Let's see what it tastes like, eh? God damn. That is nice. So what have we got on the menu today? Looking at that, nothing there. I decided to go with the Mexican beef brisket bowl, and looking at it, it looks like he threw that on from me to away. Now, as the day progressed, we had a few drinkers breezing in and out of the pub. Nothing too exciting going on. We had a guy who looked like he just got back from snow skiing. But this is where I spent most of my day, drinkers, sitting outside having a beer and a chat with me newfound friend Andrew. As the sun began to fall, this place was firing up a bit more, with a few extra locals popping in, much like this lovely old lady here. Not sure what the pose was about, maybe just to let me know she wasn't holding any weapons. And after a quick look around the place, I decided it was time to fire up this week's game for a drink, which I called Poker Dice. Bit like Yahtzee, except each player only gets one chance to roll 5 dice to get their best hand, 5 sixes being the winner. And here we go. We got the first punter having a go. Let's see what happens. Couple of ones, not very convincing of a win there at all. What about this old digger? Let's see what he has for us. Hey, 3 threes. He's winning so far. That's a decent hand. I'm liking that. What about me old mate Mitch? See how he goes. 3 twos. Oh, you just missed out. We've got another dude here. Really giving it a shake. And to no avail. Couple of 4s. What about this lady? Couple of 2s. No chance. Here's our winner here. She ended up taking a little can of Jim Beam because she just rolled 3. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. 3 sixes. Well done, love. Guess what, drinkers? I've drunk him out of Pale Ale. Looks like it's sparkling from now on. 5.8%. Balance. See you tomorrow, mate.
Alright, you're good to go.
I reckon I'm going to do this.
Straight down the bottom.
I hope you're not too busy, mate.
Nah, don't worry.
That's weak, mate. No. This is it. I reckon this is
That's the one?
This is it. This is it. Come on, don't stop moving around there. Hang on, this is that remote control. That's what it is that you're holding. It's a remote control.
You give it a good night.
This is the Great Aussie Pub Crawl. We have now nailed 8 out of 52. We've got a lot more to go. Let's see what happens, eh? Next stop, I'm going over the border to New South Wales. Let's see what happens in Eden. Look out.
As always, I'd like to thank the bar staff for all their support of my Oz adventure, as well as the punters of my game and all the locals that were willing to have a chat with me throughout my stay at the Central. Cheers to you all. I'd also like to thank all my followers who click the like button, whack a comment every now and then, and share this video to others. If you don't want to miss out on any more of this awesome journey I'm on, press that follow or subscribe button so you get the alert when it comes out. Happy days, and I'll see you in Eden.